So here we are now, we're in the Civic, and we've just done 3 pieces of drama. One on stigma, one on codependency, one on friendship, and a comedy piece at the end. It's a bit overwhelming, even as a facilitator. You see the people you're going to be working with and the process they go through. From day one, the anxiety levels are so high. And from week to week and going through workshops with them, all around confidence building, self-development, getting in touch with their artistic side of their mind, which they think they haven't got but they have. It's about tapping into that.
Recovery really is for everyone, every person, every family and every community. We celebrate by hosting lots of different events throughout the month of September, and they all lead to the 30th of September, which is International Recovery Day, where buildings around the world light up purple in solidarity.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the manager of the Bernardo's Lorien Project. We're celebrating International Recovery Day here in the project this morning. We've just had a morning tea, and a few of our support services in the community have come up to celebrate with us. The message that I'd like to give today is that recovery is possible, and it's really important to have hope, and we want to support you in your recovery journey.
I suppose recovery meaning different things to different people. We're very much about supporting people in their own journey, about the goals that they want to reach. And one of the things we tried to do over the last few weeks is introduce a number of, to give people access to digital photography workshops so that they could try something new, a new hobby.
Recovery is like everything for me, just because I have that support, I feel like I get from the life the second chance.
The reason why a course on photography is so important in recovery is that the fundamental core of recovery being successful is being able to look at yourself. And part of that is also being able to look at the world and make sense of it. And that's where Powell's image, in fact all of his images were very strong, but the final image that we chose was of the Glendalough Valley from the miners' village looking down, and it's a very, very good landscape compositional image, but it also feeds directly into recovery, because getting to a place like that, being able to appreciate a place like that.
The pieces are specifically around looking at the stigma and prejudices that can often be associated with people in addiction. And we really want to challenge that, and we want to break through that stigma. The benefits are huge. I think when you're looking at something like self-efficacy, once you achieve something like this, then you can apply that to other areas of your life. And particularly with recovery, it's not an end game, it's an ongoing journey.
Well, first of all, I'd say to them, don't look at it as a weakness, because it takes some courage to go into a treatment centre and find out what's going on in your head. Because it's hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. But it's the most rewarding. It's the first thing I ever graduated from.
So it's very important for us here in TRP, part of the overall care plans for our clients is that we like to include a significant other in their process. That could be their mother, their father, their granny, their uncle, their partner, their wife, whoever it may be. So when that person is changing in the programme, the family is changing. It's getting healthy again, it's getting positive again. So it has ripple effects everywhere. Not only to the family, but to the community as a whole.
The staff here, when I came in here first, because I had just a bad attitude, I didn't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? I was never told to go. Never. You know what I mean? And they tell you it's going to be all right, and you can believe them.
Drugs and alcohol are prevalent in our communities, but if a person develops a problem because of drugs and alcohol, or even becomes dependent on them, we want them to know that there's help available. The aim of Recovery Month is to really promote the emergence of a strong and proud recovery community, and also the dedication of the service providers in our communities who not only make recovery possible but accessible to all.
Yeah, I can't say enough about the staff. Every staff member here has helped me, took time, you know, showed me a bit of respect, you know. Yeah, I can't say enough about them, to be honest. They're just brilliant. No judgment, no stigma.
Well, I suppose International Recovery Day and the month more broadly is a chance for us to, you know, forget the doom and gloom, because that's sometimes we can get wrapped up around that when it comes to addiction. But it's a time for us to say, you know, good things are happening. Recovery is possible, and it is happening in our communities with the support of the amazing community drug services that we have.
No matter what you're struggling with, you're not on your own. Someone else can identify with that. Everyone has a different story, but everyone's here for the same reason. And the love and belonging that when you walk in them doors, it's outstanding.
All the staff are amazing here. I'm come to the TRP now a couple of years, and I was here about 2 years ago, and I went back using and all that, and the staff were always there for me, even when that happened, their doors were always open and they always supported me.
They make you feel like family. They make you feel worth something, because when you're in addiction you feel worthless, and they've given me so much support, love. They give you love, they make you feel loved, and they're there for you 100%, and they push you to get to the best place where you can be.
There's a stigma attached to recovery, and that's something that only when you actually raise awareness of Recovery Month and the journeys and the positivity within journeys will we be able to alleviate that stigma within communities. We have a huge menu of services, and we're very proud of that, and it's great to have this month to showcase all that we have and all that's positive in the community as well. And I suppose also to say, you know, we're achieving a lot with what we have. I suppose if we had a bit more, we could do a lot more as well.
First of all, we need to have an awareness, you know, as politicians and society, that there's a challenge there, you know. So it means accepting that there's, you know, people are being challenged by drug addiction. So the next thing then is to have the supports there for them.
We've always, when we were in government, had a good record in relation to supporting these kind of projects, but they can never have enough funding, never have enough resources, never have enough human resources. So that is what I would see as my role, is continuously lobbying government.
I'm only going to be the mayor for 1 year. We only do it for a year. So I wanted to make sure that the chain that was present here today, that I am personally present here today, and to show that we as a county are fully behind the services that we have here and supporting people in their journey in recovery as well.
I've so much going on for me now with life. My whole life has changed now, you know. And yeah, it brings you closer to your family and your children, and yeah, it's great. It's great recovery.
Believe in yourself, it's possible, like, you know, just go and look for the support. Like, it's like the life out there, it's amazing. Like, it's a life beyond your wildest dreams. Have a day clean, a bit of peace of mind, get your family back in your life and stuff like that. And it's like, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
There is a life there after addiction, and there's loads of support if you just look for it.
For me, pride, happiness, and life is so much better, and will get better.
I think recovery is all about connection. It's individuals in recovery connecting with their families, their friends again, their children, but most importantly connecting with themselves. So I think the theme of today really emphasises what recovery is all about and pulling it together.
An idea sprang to our minds about the recovery cycling groups who were part of YAP and part of Tusnua. What we decided to do then was to have a family fun day here at TRP in Kildallan House. Parallel to that was get the cycling recovery groups to go to Clondalkin to Ballymun, from Ballymun to Clondalkin, and then out here to Tallaght.
I love cycling because it's not as heavy as running, it's not as slow as walking. You get to cycle, and even when you're too tired and you stop cycling, you're still moving forward, which is the beauty. You're always moving forward.
When you're in addiction, you're so confined to your community or to the pub or to your friends' houses or your bedroom. And to be able to be out and doing some physical activity through cycling, and to be able to see some of the scenery that we've seen along the way, that when people are immersed in addiction, they don't get it to see, they're not outside the community.
You're going out in a cycle, you're going through all the emotions, you know, I can't do this. And then when you finish it and complete it, you have that bit of pride in yourself saying, Jeannie, I can do it. You know, and it pushes you to get out the next time to do it again.
Recovery doesn't have to be a hidden thing behind closed doors. To get it out there into the communities, to show that recovery is possible, to show the benefits of recovery and how healthy people are looking out there on bikes, physical activity, and then coming to an event such as this with their family and friends to see them. It's brilliant, brilliant.
My massive growth in my recovery has been since I started cycling. You know, and I'll be 4 years in recovery now, but I'm only a year cycling. And I just feel now, since cycling, I try anything.
This was a really special day today, but the key part was sharing with other communities, sharing the hope with other communities that recovery is there for people in all the communities in Dublin, in Ireland. And this is a first step in that direction.
We have to cycle back to Ballymun now.
No judgment, no stigma.